Salutations. I'm Kavika Nichols, Artistic Director from Polymath Art Theatre, and I'm broadcasting from... tubecasting? Broadcasting from inside the Starry Field studio, also known as my converted bedroom. I'm here on behalf of Polymath Art Theatre, as I said before, and we're a socially engaged group of collaborative artists looking to put together some theater shows for people of Portland, Oregon. So what's a polymath? A polymath is a person who's skilled in a lot of things. Their expertise spans a wide variety of areas and subjects, or whatever. Art's trickier to pin down. A lot of people don't like to define it, but I do. And I like to define art as a skillful creation from a mind of intent that inspires a catharsis in its observers. And theater, well, theater is just an artistic form of collaborative storytelling performed by live performers before an audience in a specific space. Not exactly, dictionary definition, but off the top of my head, it's probably the best you're gonna get. So what we're doing is we're putting together a little production called Macbeth, a Dark Retelling. As you can see in our fundraiser video right there, we've been working on this for a little over a year. Right now we're struggling with some financial difficulties, mostly in the form of finding a space to perform it in. All the money we've raised so far is going towards actors and artists, technicians, creators, and the like. The difficulty is we don't really have enough money to pay them what they're really worth. We're looking at paying people for 2 months, paying them $300 for 2 months of work. Hopefully that won't be full-time work, but it's going to be difficult to say. That's just the nature of the theater. And unfortunately, a lot of theaters don't pay a lot of money to their artists. And I don't believe that's right. I believe artists should be paid what they're worth. Unless we're talking about me, in which case I'm willing to shell out scads and scads of money. Well, what seems like scads and scads of money, if you notice my room isn't exactly... I'm just going completely off track. I'm going to edit this out. We can just cut this in post. Can we do that? Can we do that? I'm going to do that. Thanks. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about how our production is going, and a little bit about Macbeth a Dark Retelling. There should be hella trigger warnings on with this, because Macbeth a Dark Retelling is about domestic violence, and we're going to be displaying that, and it's specifically about domestic violence in the form... switch it. It's about misogyny, and misogyny in the form of domestic violence. As a socially engaged theater company, we're constantly tackling, well, we want to be constantly tackling new social issues that plague us as a culture. And there's no lack of those. Which is tragic, really. So yeah. Macbeth a Dark Retelling. In our version, the evil is not ambition. That's not what drives Macbeth to do his wicked deeds, but rather, well, patriarchy. I mean, can you get more evil than that? I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I had a script. I was gonna follow this and tell you about all sorts of things, but I guess the next broadcast will be a little more organized. This is just gonna be me spitballing. I don't really have much else to talk about, other than I've resolved to get a little more involved in my artistic process and make that all a little more transparent. So that's what these videos are gonna be about. Hopefully I can make a bunch of them. I'm looking at making maybe 1 or 2 a week with the help of the brilliant and wonderfully skilled Kate Belden, who is I'm wonderfully blessed to have as blessed. Is that a word I say now? I am very fortunate to have as a co-conspirator in this little mad startup project for Polymath Art Theatre. She's more or less the other half of the company right now, the very skilled writer sort and contacts to the outside world. She has a lot of contacts I don't. And yeah. So, if you have any questions about us, or have any thoughts, or anything you want to tell us, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And in the meantime, we're looking for a space. So if you know of any in Portland, Oregon area that are low rent, or free, or could be worked out some sort of agreement, please, by all means, let us know. And if you want to be a part of us, hey, get in contact. There'll be a bunch of links after the show. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned. I hit the button to exit, but it didn't, so you're still seeing me. So that's great. We could just have a little chat. Nice little talk. Hang out. You don't want to hang out? That's fair.